So it's like 4:30 in the morning here, and around 3 o'clock, the craziest thing happened. So I've been praying to God to help me talk about TMS and my experience because of how it impacted me. And I never really knew how to really describe what it did for me and how impactful it was. But I opened up my Bible and I had this inside and I had completely forgotten about it. And it's the Divine Mercy Novena and Chaplet. And inside, like on the back, it shows kind of like the pathway of how to pray. And inside it has the actual novena to Divine Mercy. And the prayers are actually also on the opposite side in case you've forgotten, like your Our Father, Hail Mary, or the Apostles' Creed, or just the order of how to say it. Kind of just explains it. But so I went ahead and did the rosary, which I haven't done in a while. And I don't know, out of nowhere, like the words just kind of came to me. And so what really brought me to talking about it was I had a lot of Christian family members, friends, Catholics. I'm Catholic myself, but they didn't really understand why I did TMS. It's like they kind of saw it as taboo or like witchcraft or whatever. Everybody always has their thing that they believe in, which is totally okay. But a lot of them would ask me, like, why didn't you go to God? Why don't you just go to God? He can help you. What they didn't understand was I did, like every day, every night. When I was extremely depressed, I would pray every night. And like I would just vent to him what I was kind of going through. And I'd always end it with asking him to take me home. I guess it's not easy. And when you're really depressed, you don't really think logically. But for a long time, that's what I did. And I was extremely sick. Like I wasn't getting any better. I was just getting worse. And I just really didn't see a purpose of why I should be here anymore. And so I would beg him to just take me home because that's where I thought I belonged. And he was actually the one that led me to the neurologist who was able to get me the help that I needed because pills weren't working. The tranquilizers to put me to sleep weren't working. Nothing was working. And what happened during those sessions that I had, like, if I'm being honest, I didn't even believe in TMS. But I was so desperate. And I was so desperate to follow the voice that led me there. And I didn't even complete the entire 30 days that you're required to do. But the time that I did do each time, I just would hyper focus on God, on Jesus. Like the way I prayed just started changing. The way I started feeling started changing. Before I knew it, the meds they had me on, I just completely got off of them. And I knew how hard it was going to be because coming off of depression medicine, especially when you're being overdosed, is really difficult. Like they explain to you how difficult it is, and you do have to wean yourself off. But they don't tell you how gnarly it is, and the thoughts that come to your head from the withdrawals, and I don't know, just going through that changed my entire perspective. And like the way I prayed changed. And like the way I loved God changed. And like I started praying for guidance and for help and for mercy and grace and forgiveness. I just poured out everything I had. My past sins, the sins that I had committed, and the sins that I had forgotten about. And just every day, things would come to me, and like even small things that I'd remember, I'd be like, I have to ask for forgiveness, and I would genuinely like change my ways, and I would see the wrongs that I had done, and I asked for forgiveness, and I genuinely became a different person, and slowly I got better without medication, without therapy, without anything except God. So, for those of you that are struggling and that have lost your way, what God has to offer is so much more powerful than you know if you just trust Him and believe what He has to tell you, because it's real and He shows up when He